How's it going, everybody? Chris Cart's back through the mail Monday. Once again, 5 returns coming to you from all over the country. San Francisco, California, our very first return. Hope everyone out there had a great weekend of whatever you guys enjoy doing on a weekend. Some of you probably worked, so maybe it's not your weekend, but I think for the majority of the country, it is their weekend. Hope it was a good one. And we've got straight cash Hobie Landreth for our first return. The first ever New York Mets. I think I sent him a letter, a typed letter. Usually when I have a lot to say, I type out a letter. 1991, Nobody Beats the Wiz cards. This was a stadium giveaway. 10 uncut sheets. That's what you got at the gate back in Shea Stadium way back in 1991. It had every player from 62 to 1991 in the set. 450 cards in the set. Very similar to the Crown Royal Orioles cards. I got a custom 1962 Topps card made, as well as the original 62 Topps card. First New York Met. That's right, the New York Mets and the Houston Colt 45s came onto the scene in 1962 in the expansion draft. Hobie went number 1 to the Mets. Actually, technically, Houston had the first pick, so he was technically the second overall pick in the expansion draft, but he was the first pick of the New York Mets, making him the very first ever New York Met. Glad to get that inscription on there. $5 a card from him. Hi, Chris. Thank you for your very nice letter. I did write a nice letter. Very nice letter. Look at that. He did answer a couple of questions. Who are some of your favorite teammates? Gil Hodges, Don Zimmer, and Gus Bell. All those guys actually were on the 62 Mets team, so that's strange that he chose those Mets for the answer to my question. He did play from 50 to 63, so he had plenty of people to choose from. Maybe just put that in there because he knew I was a Met fan. But there you guys go. Hobie Landreth, $5 a card. I bought that custom on eBay for I don't know how much money, but $3-4. But I thought it would look pretty cool with the inscription. And it does. It looks good. So there you guys go. $15 I sent off to Hobie Landreth. Catcher. Mostly a backup catcher most of his career, except, of course, with the Mets, he was the main guy. Casey Stengel was asked, why did they select a catcher number 1 overall? And he said, without a catcher, you're going to have a lot of passed balls. So good move on their part. Let's move on to return number 2. All right, Santa Ana, California for our second return. Hopefully it's just as exciting and as fun as return number 1. We've got a couple index cards here. Not too many cards in here. We've got a guy that played for the Angels. 71 Topps peeking out there. It's Tom Murphy. Tom Murphy, not the current catcher of the Seattle Mariners. This is the pitcher version of Tom Murphy. And I think I got him back not that long ago. I probably sent him I probably found a few more of his cards I sent off to him. He's got a neat little signature there, including 78 Topps. That is my birth year, so I always send out the 78 Topps if I got one in the inventory. Nice little return from Mr. Murphy. 12 total years in the bigs. 6 different teams. Not crazy well-traveled. There's certainly other players that have played, 12 years, 10 years, and 10 teams, or 8 teams. But he bounced around a little bit. There's his information for Mr. Murphy. Let's move on to return number 3. All right, Miami, Florida for our third return. It is our third return. Santa stamp. I got lots of Santa stamps. Yes, I got a good deal at Costco, so I bought a bunch of them. So 2022 is the year of the holiday stamp. And let's see who we've got in here from Miami. We've got some thick cards in here. I think this is going to be Juan Marichal, who is, starting to sign some cards again. This took a while to get back to me. Gypsy Queen card came out nice. That is one of those shadow box type cards with a border on it. 74 Topps Archives. We've got a Fleer box score from way back in the day. We got a sweet ass 2019 Topps Stadium Club card. And when I pulled that Stadium Club card out of a pack of cards, I knew I had to send it off to him. So I send him probably twice a year. It's $10 a card for Mr. Marichal, $40 to get from a 1983 Hall of Famer. 84 years young, still got a great signature on him. 10-time All-Star. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1983. That was dang near before I was born. 16 years in the bigs. His most dominant run came with the Giants, and of course he also had a stint with the Red Sox. Who hasn't? And then of course the Dodgers. Very nice to get that back. I thought that was going to get destroyed in the mail, and it came out perfect. So there you guys go. Awesome to get this back. And let's move on to our 4th return. All right, my friends, West Palm Beach, Florida for our 4th return. We got one more after this. Pretty good returns so far. Let's see who we've got in envelope numero 4. We've got Sonny Jackson. Sonny Jackson, 12-year career, 7 of those with the Braves. 5 of those with the Astros, and that's actually when they were the Colt 45s, and then as well as an Astro as they changed their name. There you go. Very awesome signature from Donny Jackson. Signed that 74 Topps card for my set. That signature did not come out that great. All these other ones probably will be perfect, and the one I really, really wanted is a little smudged, but that's what happens when you send a grip of cards. 72 Topps came out really nice as well. 74 Topps is good enough for the binder. That's going to go in there, as well as 9 more autographed 74 Topps cards here in a few days when I do my next update. I think it's 74 Topps. Don't hold me to it. So there you guys go. He helped lead the 1969 Atlanta Braves to the National League West title. That's right. National League West for the Braves in 69. Go figure on that one. Some of you Brave fans, of course, remember when they were in the West, but others maybe not so. They haven't been in the East that long, what, 25 years maybe? And that is it for Donny Jackson. Great return from him. Let's move on to our final return of the day. All right, gang, our 5th and final return comes from Brockton, Massachusetts. There's that flag stamp I was talking about. Just got this one back recently. July 21st is stamped on there. We've got Dennis Eckersley, who is a signing beast right now. Strike while the iron is hot because he is getting ambushed, and he is eventually going to either raise his price or stop signing altogether. $10 a card. I sent the 89 Upper Deck card. There we go. Got that off. 89 Upper Deck card and 87 Topps traded for the sets I am chasing. And, you know, for $10 a card, I was going to send off just the 2 cards. And I said to myself, God, I got a stack of Eck cards. So let's send off the 88 Topps as well as the 92 Upper Deck. Always a couple of my favorite cards there. At least the 92 Upper Deck came out really nice, and I love that card. And really awesome signature from our 2004 Hall of Fame inductee, Dennis Eckersley. Super nice returns from Dennis. And nope, that's what I thought. This is not the traded card. The traded card is the A's card. This is his regular set card. And yes, I think I've got all the cards I needed from him signed. And like I said, strike while the iron is hot, my friends. I know I just got him back a few weeks ago on another TTMM. So sorry for the repeats. I think I had 2 repeats today. So anywho, when you're chasing these sets, yeah, I must have sent him all my cards because I sent him an 88 Topps and a 92 Upper Deck. So that's it, my friends, for Through the Mail, Monday number 185. Put it in the books. Hope everyone out there had a great weekend, as I mentioned earlier in the video. And that is it, my friends. Got a great game going on today. The Mets and the Nationals today and tomorrow. Got Max Scherzer and DeGrom going back tomorrow, back from the IL. So very happy to see him back on the mound. His arm will probably fall off tomorrow, but that's fine. At least he's back. Hopefully they'll help the Mets keep winning, because literally they have to win every single game because the Braves win every single game. So good grief. Should be a fun rest of the year as far as baseball is concerned, and really excited about it. And that is it. Let's wrap this up. 185 straight Mondays in a row I put out one of these Through the Mail Monday videos. So hit that subscribe button if you want to join in on the fun. See some of these guys I get back, some addresses I share, some information, some pertinent information. And, of course, if you're watching this 10 years in the future, I cannot guarantee any of this information is correct anymore. Most of these guys are probably already dead. Maybe Eckersley's alive. But that's that, my friends. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. I'll put out another video later on in the week. I think it's 84 Topps actually this year is another 10 cards going into that set. Another signed 10 cards going to the 84 Topps set. Looking forward to that. And that's it, guys. Adios, amigos. See ya.